Bienvenue. Saturday sadhana in our elements selection. Excuse me. So, this morning, ce matin, dans notre série élémentale, we are in Anahata Chakra and the air element, l'élément de l'air. And I wanted to come outside to experience the air and the abundance of being outside and in nature. Je voulais venir dehors pour vraiment faire cette expérience de l'air, de l'abondance, cette notion de wahe, this really beautiful wahe kind of notion, this open arm notion. Now there are some birds in my garden that are really noisy. Il y a quelques oiseaux ici qui sont bruyants, qui parlent beaucoup, surtout le matin, especially in the morning. These noisy birds. So hopefully that will be the only noise. J'espère que ce sera les seuls bruits. And we're focusing on love, on self-kindness, on bienveillance, amour, Anahata Chakra, I love. And so we're going to not only offer a little, let's say, protection, maybe creating a very beautiful boundary. On va créer un peu de protection, mais aussi en quelque sorte un super, pas frontière, j'aime pas ça, mais boule d'énergie. And we're going to be opening up. Hello everybody. Just on Insta, can you just tell me that you can hear me? Just someone put a little thumbs up, because I'm reasonably close, but I just want to make sure that everything is okay. Est-ce que tu m'entends? Juste avec un truc comme ça, pour que je puisse voir. So, we're just going to do a really lovely open practice, starting in meditation. On commence en méditation. On se met sur la terre, si possible. So come onto the earth, if you can. Now, I've been posting this week some face yoga sessions, and next week we're going to be doing some EFT and face yoga. La semaine prochaine, on va faire un peu de EFT et du yoga du visage dans le Vishuddha Chakra. Mais cette semaine, on est dans le cœur, on est dehors. And all this week I've been posting on Instagram about the idea of love, about taking care of yourself, about shelter, about seeking spaces where you can restore and look after yourself. Toute cette semaine, j'ai posté sur cette notion de trouver les espaces, des recoins, des endroits à l'intérieur de ton corps ou à l'extérieur dans la nature où tu peux te ressourcer et t'offrir de la bienveillance. So this practice is also based on that. Cette pratique est aussi basée là-dessus. So in your seated pose, close your eyes, ferme les yeux. Keep the spine long and tall. Garde la colonne droite, sans tension. Keep the chin slightly tucked in towards your chest. Laisse le menton descendre légèrement vers la poitrine. Breathe quietly, deeply, with love. Respire profondément dans la quiétude, la tranquillité et avec beaucoup de bienveillance, beaucoup d'amour. As if you are coming inside for the first time ever. Comme si tu plonges à l'intérieur de toi pour la première fois. And you discover this inner kingdom. Tu découvres ce royaume intérieur. Soften your heart. So soften just at the base of the shoulder blades, the back of the heart, and then soften the front of the heart. Adoucis l'arrière du cœur, juste en bas des omoplates, et puis l'avant du cœur. And then descend that attention into the tummy and the lower body. Laisse tout ceci descendre vers le ventre, vers le bas du corps. Just offering yourself the gift of time for the moment. Offre à toi le cadeau du temps. And then just place your hands either side of you as if you're creating roots into the earth. Place les doigts, les mains, les doigts sur le sol à côté de toi, comme si tu mettais des racines ou des tiges dans la terre. And each of your movements today, this morning, each gesture is full of attention, full of love. Chaque geste, chaque mouvement ce matin sera rempli d'amour et de présence. And then you can gently move. So this is going to be to your left side, your right side, sorry. Ça va être sur ton côté droit. Place le corps dans une petite torsion pour commencer. Tu peux tourner la main gauche vers l'extérieur. You can turn the palm of the left hand outwards. And then exhale there, expire là. And then come back around to the center and to the other side. Hello, princess. Hello, baby girl. This is my shy cat. She doesn't come out very often. Hello, baby. Yeah, exactly. Hello. Donc on est en train vraiment de juste ouvrir tout en douceur. So we're just opening nice and gently. And then come back to center, reviens vers le centre. And then inhaling up and over. And bring your hands into Padma Mudra. So lotus mudra. Little finger, petit doigt, pouce, and the thumbs together. And the rest of the fingers are like petals. Les autres doigts sont comme des pétales. Et on descend le Padma devant soi. Bring the Padma just in front. And we'll do that again. Encore une fois. Inspire vers le ciel. Il y a le soleil qui se lève sur les montagnes derrière l'écran. Padma Mudra. There's nice sunshine rising up above the forests behind the screens here. I'll take a photo after for you. Inhaling up. Inspire vers le ciel. And then exhaling down. Expire vers le cœur. And again, this will be on your right side. So you're going to bring your hand to the earth. Lift the other arm up and come over the head. Donc la main pour toi, ça va être la main droite qui est sur le sol. Bras gauche par-dessus la tête et on ouvre. Essaye de garder la fesse gauche sur le sol. So you're trying to keep the left buttock on the ground there. Inhaling up, same thing, other side. Helicopter going over onto the other side. Nice, beautiful stretch. Try and keep the buttock on the floor. So essaye de garder la fesse sur le sol. And then come back up et reviens. Take a nice deep breath. Fill the lungs and fill the heart. Send you some of this fraîcheur. Je t'envoie tout ça. It's quite chilly here this morning, so I'm going to send you some of that through the screen. I'm going to face this way. We're going to flip over onto our knees. Just move my little... It is coffee. I'm one of the yogis that loves coffee. Have a little sip. Okay. So we're going to come over and onto all fours. So just position yourself so that you've got enough space. So this is the air element. Next week we're in space element. But the air and space are quite closely linked. Donc l'air et l'espace sont assez ensemble dans l'expérience. So we're going to bring a little bit of space into the body. So for the moment, just widen the lower body here. And donc élargis un petit peu le bas du corps. Just like your lower body, the lower back is smiling. C'est comme si le bas du dos est en train d'offrir un sourire au ciel. It's offering a smile to the sky and the clouds. And then open the heart as well a little bit more and bring the shoulders back. Ouvre le cœur un peu plus et laisse les épaules venir légèrement vers l'arrière. Take a deep inhale here, bonne inspiration ici. And then exhale, bring the tummy in and round into yourself. And then let the smile come into the upper back, behind the heart. Puis laisse le sourire venir vers le haut du corps, derrière le cœur. And then just do that with the breath. Et puis fais ça avec la respiration. Inspire et expire. Inspire et expire. And then come back, widen your knees, let your bottom come back to the heels. Let your hands come forwards, laisse tes mains venir vers l'avant. Élargis les coudes, so bring the elbows out to the side. And then let the head come down to the mat. Puis laisse la tête venir vers le sol. Just create a little bit of space here. You can even turn your head to one side if you want. Tu peux même tourner la tête sur un côté si tu veux. And then maybe change the side, change de côté. And then come back to center, reviens au centre et marche tes mains vers toi and walk your hands towards you. And if you can just sit like that with the knees quite large, it gives the heart some space. Ça donne un peu plus d'espace au cœur. Hands can come onto the thighs, les mains peuvent venir sur les cuisses. And breathe, respire. Beautiful. And then bring your hands down again. You're going to lift up onto your toes and just give yourself a nice big stretch in downward dog. Et puis étire ton corps dans le chien tête en bas. You can even pedal this out. Tu peux même pédaler. Beautiful. And then walk to the front of your mat. Marche vers l'avant de ton tapis. Je fais juste gaffe au niveau des écrans. And then gently roll up, coming all the way up. Just stand there for a moment. I'm going to take this off so you can see. I get a little chilly. Just stand and breathe. Stand and breathe. Okay. And then we're going to inhale and lift the arms up to the sky. Nice big stretch to the sky. And then open wide. Exhale. Step the right foot back. Marche le pied droit vers l'arrière. And you'll notice that each week we do a slightly similar start and continuation, because I'm trying to show you how you can bring an element and a chakra into your practice through the same postures. And donc on fait assez similaire chaque semaine, pas au genou au sol, assez similaire chaque semaine pour montrer comment tu rajoutes en fait l'élément en question. Là on est dans la Anahata, we're in the heart chakra, so we're inhaling, we're in Anahata, inhaling the hands to the sky, and then widen that, bring the hands behind you, interlace, and open the heart. Donc ouvre le cœur ici. Et puis là, descends un peu plus si tu peux dans le bas du corps. So then descend a little more into the lower body. And then exhale, bring the hands forwards. Inhale, step the left leg back. You can do a slightly different move. Now, if you can't do this, you can come on your knees. Otherwise, you're inhaling, upward facing dog, keeping the toes tucked under. Inspire, chien tête en haut, les orteils sont retournés. And then exhale, chien tête en bas. Downward facing. And then inhale, step right foot forwards, pied droit devant. Stay here a moment just to sort of wake the legs up. On réveille comme ça les jambes. And then we bring the knee to the floor. And then lift up, rising through the arms. And then nice and wide, and interlace the other way. Entrelace différemment derrière toi. Opening tummy, chest and heart. And then bring the hands down. Lift the back knee, inhale, step forwards, reviens vers l'avant du tapis. And exhale, bend in two. Oh, it's chilly this morning. Un petit peu froid ce matin. Inhaling up to the sky. And exhaling, come down. I'm just going to pull the mat back a little bit so we can see all of the feet. Okay. Inhaling up to the sky, exhaling and down. Left foot back this time, pied gauche derrière cette fois-ci. Okay, keep the knee lifted. Inhale, Anahata, but with that dynamic edge. Exhaling, bring it down. Now, you've got a couple of options here. You can either turn the foot at the back there, a little bit more balance, un petit peu plus d'équilibre si tu tournes ton pied. Otherwise, you can try and keep it lifted, the heel, and come forwards and down. Donc, tu peux revenir vers l'avant, créant beaucoup d'espace dans le cœur, beaucoup d'espace dans le corps et beaucoup d'équilibre en même temps. Mais tu peux toujours mettre le pied au sol, c'est un petit peu plus facile pour descendre. So it's a little easier if you've got the heel on the floor. We're going to bring the hands down from there. Laisse les mains venir au sol de là. Pivote sur pied. Chien tête en bas. Downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Même chose l'autre côté. Pied gauche devant, left foot forwards. Find your balance. Relève le corps. Oh, je renifle un peu. And then interlace the fingers. Okay, so you can either stay like this, coming forwards, or you can turn the back foot. Either is good. It creates space in the heart. Crée de l'espace dans le cœur. Inhaling. And exhaling, bring the hands down, look forwards. Inhale, right foot to left foot. And exhale, bend. Inhale all the way up. And back to heart center. Inhaling up. Inspire vers le ciel. Expire, plonge vers la terre. inhaling. Now I'm going to step the left foot back again because I think it's easier for you to see this side. Donc pied gauche derrière, comme ça tu vois plus facilement. Tourne ton pied cette fois-ci. Turn the back foot this time. Inhale up into warrior one, guerrier un. And then exhale, open out into warrior two. Okay. Create some space in the heart here. So we're going to open into reverse warrior, guerrier renversé. So really try and open into the heart, but you can descend as much or as little into the front leg. Descends autant ou pas dans la jambe devant. And then stretch up through the front leg and come down into Trikonasana. Viens en Trikonasana, plus ou moins bas. And open up into the legs and the arms. Nice heart opener. You can even have this hand behind you. Tu peux même placer le bras gauche derrière toi. Okay. Bend the front knee. Come all the way forwards. Pivot. And then come back into downward dog. Rise into upward dog. You don't have to do this little flow, this little vinyasa. You can stay. And then the left leg is going to come forwards. Pied gauche devant. Tourne sur le pied derrière. Rise up. On monte. On verra un. Et puis verra deux. Guerrier deux. Hope you can hear me. Reverse warrior. Coming back there. Descending into the front leg if you can. Opening the heart. And then inhaling up. And Trikonasana. And coming into triangle pose. Nice deep opening in the arms, in the legs. And then bending the front leg and coming forwards. Stepping the front leg to reach the left and bend. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling into the heart center. So we're going to repeat the flow but add just a couple of things. Inhale up. And exhale, open. Again, I'm going to step the left foot back so you can see this side first. Pied gauche derrière tout d'abord, juste pour voir ce côté un peu mieux. Tourne pied, so turn the leg. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. So this arm is going to come behind, bras gauche et derrière. And that's when you're going to actually bend in this front leg. Plie le genou devant. Soit la main reste au sol, the hand can stay on the ground, the elbow can come on the thigh, or you can actually just bind the hands behind you. Tu peux même attraper les mains derrière toi. Look forwards, opening into the body. Oh, princess, you're very social this morning. And then over, release. Left hand comes down. Le main gauche vient au sol. And then a nice open twist. And then come back down. Downward facing dog. And you can stay and pedal in downward facing dog. Or as you inhale, come forwards, open. And as you exhale, come back. Left leg forwards, pied gauche devant, tourne pied droit au sol, Virabhadrasana 1, so guerrier 1, warrior 1 pose, warrior 2 pose, reverse warrior, triangle pose, Trikonasana, right arm behind, main droite derrière, plie le genou devant, bend the front knee. Left hand comes underneath and right hand holds. You can also hold the wrist. Tu peux attraper le poignet et faire Yana Mudra. You do a little Yana Mudra if you wish. And then we release that out. Pivot around. Twist and open into the heart. Brilliant. Come back down. This time step back into plank pose. Reviens planche. And then exhale through the knees into the earth. Descends via les genoux. Ouvre, cobra. And then come down. Exhale. Presse la terre, remonte. Coming back up into downward dog. And bring the right foot forwards. Amène le pied droit devant. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to rise up into a little Ardha Chandrasana. So bring your right foot forwards, towards you a bit. Amène le pied droit un peu plus vers toi. Lève la jambe gauche, lift the left leg, and come up and open from the heart then to the sky. And then bring the hand down, amène la main vers le sol, amène le pied aussi, bring the foot forwards, change sides, open up. We're just going to add a little bit of a difficulty here. So we've lifted up through the legs, on rajoute une petite difficulté ici. On va revenir avec la main droite, so we're going to bring the hand down, and we're going to lift the left hand. So this is Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. This is the twisted version. So we've got to do the same thing for the other side. So bring the foot down, même chose l'autre côté. Jambe gauche va se lever. La main gauche reste au sol, la main droite se lève vers le ciel. Bit of a challenge this morning. Petit challenge ce matin. Let the right hand come down, left your left foot find the mat, and come around. Pavrita. No, Prasarita Padottanasana. Okay, let the head come down. Let the head come all the way down, if you can. And then lift up a little, lève un petit peu. The right hand comes underneath your face, main droite sous le visage, et la main gauche sur le dos, and the left hand on the back. Just open the heart to the left side. This might be your right side, but twisting and opening from tummy, chest, heart. Come back down, change side, change de côté, place la main droite sur le bas du dos. Ouvre et lève le cœur sur l'autre côté. And then come back down. Beautiful. And then twist around to the front of your mat. Bring your knee down. Bring the other one down. And come back into child's pose. Balance. And then come up. Now we're going to come onto our knees. If you're on a hard floor, you can always just double up with your mat. Sinon tu laisses comme ça, otherwise you leave it. And we're going to come up, and we're just going to do a little mini version of Ustrasana, the camel pose. So just tuck your toes under. This will help protect the back, and it gives you a little bit more height. Ça te donne un petit peu plus de hauteur. But we don't want to lean back like this, and we don't want to jut the hips. Donc on veut vraiment garder des tiges ici. C'est le cœur qui s'ouvre et c'est pas le dos qui force. Okay, so no forcing in the back. Just find that central line right up to the heart here. And you can bring your hands just on the lower back, mains au bas du dos. Open the heart. And if that's enough, then you can just stay there. It's the morning, remember, c'est le matin. So if you can, bring your hands down. Si tu peux, tu amènes les mains vers les talons. And then lift the heart up to the sky. As if someone's opening the pages of a book. C'est comme si quelqu'un ouvre les pages d'un livre. And then when you come back out, bring the right hand to the heart, left the lower back. Bring your whole body forwards, release the feet, relâche les pieds et tranquillement tu refais le petit chat vache qu'on a fait en début de pratique. Inhales and exhales. And then you're going to walk your knees over to one side and come down and bring the legs forwards. So we're going to do a mini Pashimotanasan, forward bend first. So inhale up to the sky and exhale down. Just to kind of test the water, c'est comme si tu testes l'eau. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And then slide the hands back towards you, glisse les mains vers toi. And you can simply stay in this version. Tu peux rester ici avec le cœur qui s'ouvre vers le ciel, a heart opening to the sky. You can even bring the hands out to the side. Tu peux même mettre les mains vers l'extérieur si c'est OK pour tes poignets. You can stay here, or you can start to lift the body up and open the whole front of your body to the sky. And then come back down, reviens. Beautiful. Lift up through the spine, through the arms, and come down. And this time stay for a few breaths, but really open the back of your heart. Reste ici quelques respirations. Ouvre bien derrière le cœur. So as I'm practicing this is early morning. I didn't do a practice before. I often do, but I slept really badly because of the full moon, so I couldn't get up too early. So I'm just gently stretching my legs out, my body out. And then slide back into yourself. Just stay there a moment. You can take a little relaxation, but I'm actually going to choose to stay in this seated pose, and we're just going to finish. Either you can lie down for this, or you can sit. Tu peux t'allonger si tu veux, ou tu restes en position assise. And we're just going to close the eyes and bring the attention into the heart center. Ferme les yeux et amène l'attention vers l'espace du cœur. And just finishing with a 3-part breath. On va finir avec une respiration en 3 parties. Très simple, just really simple. As you inhale, lengthen the inhalation. À l'inspire, allonge, prolonge l'inspiration. And as you exhale, you're going to divide it into 3 parts. This is the first part, the top of the body. Le haut du corps, c'est la première partie. Then you go down from the heart to your tummy, second part. And the third part takes you down to the earth. Troisième partie, ça te ramène à la terre. So when you're ready, quand tu es prêt, inspire et laisse l'inspiration monter tout le long du corps. Let that inhale drift up through the whole of the body, nurturing the heart space as you go. Expire, descend vers l'espace du cœur. Coming down as you exhale, first part of the exhale to the heart. Pause, deuxième partie descend vers ventre. The next part goes down to the tummy. There's a little pause at the end of each bit. It's one exhale. And then exhale down to the base of the body. Again, inhaling up through the body. Inspire à travers le corps. 3 parts. Expire vers cœur. Exhaling to the heart. Pause, soften, adouci. To the tummy. Vers le ventre. Pause, adouci. Et vers le bas du corps. And towards the lower body. And empty completely, vide complètement. Inhaling up through the body, inspire à travers le corps. Expire cœur, exhaling to heart. Exhaling to tummy. Exhaling to earth. And then just pause and breathe 3 times with full presence here. Respire 3 fois, pleine présence ici. Kumbala, kumbaka. Bring your hands together. Amène les mains jointes. Frotte les mains. Rub the hands together. And bring them over your heart first. Amène-les vers le cœur tout d'abord. And just soften behind the hands. Adoucis derrière les mains. And then take the hands off, Padma Mudra, above the head, Jaya Padma Mudra. And just offer your intention out. The more love you give to yourself, the more love you will give to the circle around you, and then the wider circle. Tout cet amour que tu t'offres à toi-même va aussi aller autour de toi, dans le sphère autour de toi, et puis dans la communauté plus grande aussi. Pense à ça ce week-end du 15 août. Think about that this weekend. How can you expand that love from yourself outwards? And then let the hands drift either side. Laisse les mains tomber chaque côté de toi, comme on a commencé, just like we started. As if you're putting the Padma seeds into the earth, comme si tu plaçais les lotus, les graines de lotus dans la terre. Anahata Chakra in the air element. Offer respect to that this weekend. This notion of air, of freedom, this notion of wind, of outside space. On va dehors ce week-end, nourrir cette notion de liberté, d'air, de pureté. C'est d'aller dehors si tu peux ce week-end. Protège-toi. Namaste.